Are we live? Really? It feels like only an hour ago we were starting in 40 minutes.
Fuck you. See, the good thing is that I figured out a very easy, convenient way to get Skype audio into XSplit.
Yeah.
The downside is that I discovered that by accident at the most inopportune time possible.
Yeah.
So,
I agree.
yeah. So here's the thing. Welcome
What's the
everybody to the second edition of Retrospect.
Run button retrospect.
Run button Retrospect.
Kyle, brand awareness is very important.
Yes.
We've spent minutes thinking about SEO.
The number of minutes was 0. Yeah, so welcome back. Again, Run Button Retrospect, our live stream series where we play retro games, old games, classic games.
And good games.
Good games. And the thing is, today is a special day because it's the day after the Specialist Day, which was my birthday. Yesterday was my birthday.
Kyle, happy birthday. What do you know? 29, 30?
Yeah, I'm like about 47. So I was just trying to I was thinking, and I was like, my birthday, is there somehow like some game that we could play that is somehow relevant to my birthday that would make sense? And I was kind of thinking, and it occurred to me, probably the best birthday gift I ever got, my Sega Genesis.
Oh, that's sweet.
When I was 7. So I thought we should play some Sega Genesis games.
Let's do that.
Now now I don't want to scare people. We're not just gonna play a bunch of Sonic games, but we do have to start with the game that I got with my Sega Genesis. The whole reason I wanted a Sega Genesis, which of course, let me flip it on here.
I feel like you should have had that ready.
Well, I was ready. Here we go.
There we
It's
go.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Nice. I do.
Thanks for wishing me happy 47th birthday, Chad.
Yeah.
What's up?
Kyle, what's your position? It's your birthday,
Yeah,
or was your birthday?
Uh-huh.
Like, what is? Are you allowed to just post your Amazon wish list to your? Like, it's my birthday. Can you just tweet your Amazon wish list?
I think it's probably pretty gauche. Hey.
Yeah, it seems pretty gauche, right? Until someone buys you a gift.
Yeah.
And then
hey,
you're like, oh, it's effective.
listen, I'll say, I won't say I didn't want to.
Yeah.
You know, but I figured I wouldn't.
Yeah, I might. Who knows? Mine's in June. So let's see. Let's see where I am in terms of cash.
You probably shouldn't.
I might. Who knows? No, I won't. I'd be too. I don't know if ashamed is the word. I guess I'd be too ashamed of not being ashamed. If that makes sense.
That probably sounds about right. So we're actually the Sonic 3 cartridge that I'm playing right now is the one that I actually got for my birthday, like when I was 7. But not the Genesis, because that bit the dust some time ago.
Yeah. I
I still have it though, and I think now that I have the soldering iron, I might be able to open it back up and fix it. I don't know. I might do that. I really have to fight this whole buy all of the old games in the world urge that I have right now.
Yeah.
So I'm trying not to do that, but
yeah, man, you have a sickness.
yeah. Here was the thing is that there are so many different revisions of the Genesis and stuff, it's hard to figure out which one is the best. Right now I'm playing on a Genesis 3, which is the newest, tiniest one.
No, new. You got it right with new. It's new.
It's brand new. Yeah, and it's tiny. It has the best video. It has almost the best audio. It's like the audio is probably the clearest of all of them, but it doesn't have very good bass.
Yeah, it has a poor low end.
So I looked. It does, yeah, actually. I was looking into this online. Apparently, like, so I listened to all these like comparisons of Genesis sound and stuff. So there's the Genesis 1, 2, and 3, and the 2 has like the worst video and the worst audio. But there's 2 versions of the Genesis 1.
Wait, why would they do a second one and make it worse in both ways?
Because it was cheaper.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, might have had better video. I don't think so though. But the one that has the best audio quality is the first revision of the Genesis 1, because it's the only Genesis that had its own discrete sound chip. It had that Yamaha synth chip in it.
Yeah, it's a famous chip.
Yeah, and
it's like the only famous chip.
You can tell which ones have that because that revision of the Genesis on the top of the console says high definition graphics. Yeah, which I'm pretty sure is false advertising.
Right. No, it is.
And the thing was that has like some, even though it has the best audio, it has some graphical glitches. Shit. Mm-hmm. But I did read that no matter what Genesis you're using, except a Genesis 3 because it's not compatible, no matter what Genesis you're using, any video issues will be fixed by getting a 32X, since a 32X has its own video encoder that was the best of all of them.
Yeah.
So, which was a terrible thing for me to hear. So now I'm like, okay, I gotta get the high-definition graphics Genesis with the better sound chip and a 32X to have the best video.
Yeah, you gotta enter the 32X world.
I have to enter the 32X world. And the thing
was... Did you see that thing where those people did that whole thing?
What, the guy who copied me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was weird, right?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. For anyone who doesn't know, there was a fan of ours who watches a lot of our videos, and he did his own Let's Play of Knuckles Chaotix, and he kind of copied us. So he did the whole like service games, they do the Hedgehogs thing, and
it's
stuff.
Kyle, it's infectious.
Oh!
Can you do this?
Oh.
Do you have this?
I got this.
That was good.
Keith,
that was a good
imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Yes. I can't. So the way that this is working right now is that I'm hearing the game audio in my headphones,
but it's completely out of sync with.
It's completely out of sync because I'm watching the video on Twitch.
Right.
So, like, I'm hearing your progress and trying to figure out how you're doing from that. It's very confusing, but interesting.
And here's the thing: the first time we played Knuckles Chaotix.
Yeah.
Or rather, the second time we played Knuckles Chaotix was 7 months after the first one. And I jokingly said, like, we'll check back in with Knuckles Chaotix in another 7 months. And it's now been 7 months.
Has it really been set? What? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually probably been 8 at this point. It's been 8 months, I think. So
that sounds like a long time.
It's kind of a long time. But the thing was, if I bought a real 32X and a real copy of Knuckles Chaotix, we would again have to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Though I might not even have that save file anymore, I don't know. Maybe instead of finishing Knuckles Chaotix, we'll just start it 700 times.
Yeah. Yeah, how many times have we played the beginning of that game and recorded it?
Technically twice?
I think we played it, I think we did it a third time, right? Wasn't there 3?
No. Whoa!
It should have only been 1, honestly.
Anyone in the chat saying anything interesting? I know we have very interesting fans. Viewers. I don't want to... I shouldn't have used the word fan.
I don't know. I'm off the top. It said, Bio551 says, those Doritos seem pretty famous. So it sounds like they're having their own conversation.
Again,
I like this thing where it's on the side now. How'd you swing that?
Oh, it's just an XSplit thing where you can capture a part of the screen.
Oh, okay.
I put up the first video on YouTube, and of the 2 comments that had been posted, or 3 or 4, no one complained about it yet, and I like it, so I figured we'd do it again.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So I guess if somebody doesn't, if you don't want it, complain about it en masse.
I did see one guy who complained about it, like, the moment I did it last time.
Yeah.
But I don't...
Oh, Phil?
No, he doesn't count. I know there was one guy who... I don't know if he was being serious. I just assumed that he was. Where he was like, I remember when Run Button games didn't have the Or he's like, hey guys, remember when run button videos didn't have the chat on the side of the screen? I like it because when you watch it back, it's like you get the whole experience.
Yeah, you get to see what these people were
Because
saying.
I thought about doing that after we did our 24-hour live stream, and a lot of the people that had been there live while we were doing it, kind of, like when we put up the archives, they kind of lamented the fact that they couldn't see the chat, so to them it was like, they were in the chat the whole time, so to them it was like they were only reliving part of the experience.
They were missing the half, and probably the less important half.
Oh, that's not nice.
Well, listen, I'm just saying that.
I mean,
that whole thing was
I
great,
could
and
hit the
it's
mute
perfect, and
button
you
on
should
your
watch the whole thing.
voice, and I think we would be losing the less important half.
What's that?
I think I could mute you, and
Oh,
that would
that's
be like
mean.
it'd be like no
That's-
big loss, right? Less important half.
That's mean to say.
It is mean to say.
It's mean to even think.
I'm a mean person.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
not pleasant.
vicious. Someone said, did we play Knuckles Chaotix on our marathon? No, we did not.
No, that
No.
would have been. That's maybe for the next one.
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
The next one, do we have a plan for when to do the next one?
I have a general plan, but it's like a secret.
It's a secret?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
a thing I can't tell people.
Can you tell me? I won't tell.
I've already told you several times. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you have.
So since it's the day after my birthday, I'm loaded up on birthday cake.
Not birthday cash?
Not so much of that so
Oh.
far.
Birthday cake, though, that's a pretty good thing to be loaded up on. Chocolate or vanilla?
Oh, only chocolate.
Right? Okay. I don't
Chocolate
like
cake,
chocolate ice cream
chocolate
so much.
frosting. That's how I roll.
I don't like chocolate ice cream so much, but if you're coming
Love
at me
it.
and saying that your fucking yellow cake is
Ugh.
better than my chocolate cake, you can go choke on a dick. I hate you. I hate you if you say that to me.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of weapons of mass destruction either. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I
guys.
was talking about enriched uranium.
Can't we all just get along?
Can't we? I just watched an entire documentary on how easy it is to steal enriched uranium and how we should all be terrified that somewhere out there is a terrorist that has yellow cake
Oh, great.
we don't know about.
God, who made that name?
I don't know. I don't know who made that name, but if you look at it, kind of looks like that.
The thing, I see some people in the chat being like, ice cream cake, right? No.
Yes.
Fuck
No.
off.
Ice cream cake. Yes.
No. Here's
Not
the
more
thing.
than chocolate cake.
Guys.
Chocolate cake with ice cream on the side is best. But if you
Right, that's what I'm saying, right? Is like, guys, I get it. I like ice cream is good. You put the ice cream into the shape of a cake, it's fun. But if you just get a regular cake, you can get ice cream too. Then you have cake and ice cream. If I get an ice cream cake, I'm just screwing myself out of regular cake.
So I don't know how international this is. I don't know how far Tom Carvel's reach extends.
Like, not even full United States?
Really? Not even full United States?
That was even before our time, though. I'm not even sure if I know... I know Carvel cakes, to be sure, but I don't
Yeah.
think I actually know Tom Carvel outside of... oh, God. Shit.
Okay, so...
I don't think I know Tom Carvel outside of that Patton Oswalt bit.
Okay, well, anyway. Well, then, Patton Oswalt has a big enough fan base that I'm comfortable with this. Tom Carvel owned, because I think he's dead for sure, Carvel cakes, and they made ice cream cakes, and they had, like, fun shapes for kids for their ice cream cakes. And one of them was a big, cookie ice cream cake in the shape of a cat, and it was called Cookie Puss.
Cookie Puss, yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
and
interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
I see some people in the chat being like, Red Velvet. Like, yeah, totally, Red Velvet is great. Fuck you. Fuck
Not a
you
big
and
Red Velvet
fuck
person.
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet's pretty good, but it's not the best at all. And anyway, so they used to have these commercials for the Carvel cakes where he would talk about his cakes, and he would mention Fudgy the Whale,
Fudgy
another
the Whale.
famous one, and then Cookie Puss. And I always used to love to pretend that only, it was only after like 50 takes that he stopped saying cookie pussy. And
you imagine some weird things, man.
That the name of his cake wasn't Cookie Pussy and was just Cookie Puss.
I think Tails is messing me up here.
Yeah, Tails is the worst.
I think he's doing that thing where he's hitting the boss, so then instead of hitting the boss, I go through the boss, and then...
DevYanks90 says, Fudgy the Whale better than Cookie Puss. Totally agree that Fudgy the Whale's better than Cookie Puss, but I can't... Just an old man sitting at a table in front of a cake, just like, Cookie Pussy. I can't get it out of my head.
Chaos Smurf wants to know, Keith, man, you sick?
Fuck it, I'm ill.
Yeah?
Is what I am. Yeah.
Is that just like springtime allergies, or what's up?
Yeah, I just got some congestion. You know, I've got a host of allergies, and I'm constantly affected by them. So I've got a little bit of a easily thing going on. But thank you for being concerned. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to... I'm not playing it safe, is the prob.
No, Kyle. Caution.
Yeah. Actually,
keep
the whole
that shit out of the wind.
Speaking of illness, the whole reason I mentioned being loaded up on birthday cake, because it was, and I knew this was gonna happen. I just couldn't resist myself, because guys, when I make cakes, they come out pretty good. But
you're a good cakesman.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of the tummy aches now, because
oh really?
I haven't really eaten any real food in a long time. I kind of I went to sleep and then woke up and then ate the rest of my birthday cake.
You're in a cake haze.
I'm in a cake hole. And I was feeling fine for a while we were setting up, but then like right near the end, I was like, oh man, like I'm getting the.
Do you think that's the rage from how difficult it was to set up today for no reason?
That's probably what it was, yeah. But I did take some Pepto-Bismol, so I expect to. I'm feeling better.
I had a crazy headache earlier, so I think we're both.
What's that about?
Yeah, I took like a 3-hour nap and had. So for my entire life, when I have a headache, I'm like, oh, should I take ibuprofen or aspirin? Which one should I take? A couple weeks ago, I realized no one is saying that I can't take both, and so now I take 2 of each, and my headache is gone immediately and for the rest of the night.
Wait, ibuprofen and what?
Aspirin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you've got a headache and you have ibuprofen and aspirin, 2 of each. Trust me. 400 of each.
I don't know if that sounds like a good idea.
It's so effective.
Don't both of those things tax your liver?
No, only aspirin. And nothing else that I do taxes my liver, so I think I'm safe.
I don't know. But
like aspirin's bad for your liver, but like if you're old and have been drinking your whole life.
Someone in the chat says I am the cake boss. You know, speaking of
hey, we don't even mention Cake Boss. Last time we talked about Cake Boss, everybody flipped out for weeks.
Yeah, those were Silent Hill fans though, so who knows?
Yeah, you're right.
Talk
about the mystery of it all.
Speaking about cake and the responsibility of being a boss of one. Sometime last year, I dabbled in the dangerous art of making a cake for no reason.
Ooh,
I realized like as an adult, I'll put that adult in quotes.
Yeah.
I have the power to drive to the supermarket and then buy some cake mix and then make that cake, and like that is a dangerous power.
Oh yeah, that is the true most dangerous game.
Like I did that and I was like, we can, like I said, hey, cake, come here for a second, listen to me. We had some good times just now. We can never do this again. Yeah.
Kyle, I didn't know that you could bake at all. How come you've never like made me a cake?
I've never made you a cake.
Yeah, you've never been like, oh, or I've never seen cake that you've made.
I'm not
been
like
over and you're like, oh, there's like, what's this cake from? Oh, I just made that.
It's not like, yeah, I guess I'm not going around distributing baked goods. You're right. So you caught me in that. I'm not talking about like making cake from a
TV show.
I'm not talking about like making cake from scratch or anything. I'm just take cake mix and then you make the cake.
No.
It's super easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
But I have the thing is, and the part where I'm a genius, is that I got these fucking assholes over here being like, trust me, Kyle, when you take the cake out of the oven, you gotta let it cool for an hour before you start frosting it.
What the fuck are they talking
that
about?
shit. No way.
Are you saying, like, what is, Kyle, is there a thing better than melty frosting?
No.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. You take the cake out, you let it cool, it gets all dry, so it's drying out, it's not moist anymore, and that frosting is just gonna be, if you take that cake straight out of the oven, and yeah, granted, putting the frosting on is a little tough. You might have to warm the frosting up in the oven. Hella awesome save, by the way.
Yeah, that was nice.
Maybe you warm the frosting up in the oven, like you leave the oven on a little bit, lower the temperature, and then warm the frosting up so it's easier to spread. You get it like it locks in the moisture and the melty frosting. It makes your cake way better.
Yep. Kyle, you're totally right.
I am a cake artisan. I am the boss of cakes.
Watch out, Buddy Velasco.
Yeah.
Kyle Churchill's got you in his weird cake sites.
Oh man, I don't think I've seen an episode of Cake Boss since we talked about Cake Boss way back in Silent Hill.
No, of course you haven't. That show's stupid.
So, I would say Raveth in the chat says, "Man, I hate warm sweets. I like cold cake out of the fridge." I don't know, man. I like.
That's like a cold pizza thing. It's a different food at that point.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not saying that like refrigerated cake wouldn't be like a good treat. Not as good as warm cake though. Get out of here with that.
Are you saying like hot
What are you
hot fudge?
talking
You can't have
about?
hot fudge because you don't like warm sweets?
Oh, get out! You're missing out, buddy.
Yeah, buddy man. You gotta listen, buddy man.
Listen, buddy man. Hey, buddy man. Oh no! Get him! Oh,
Arms. Oh, warm. Okay. The same guy was saying warm sweets make him sick. I thought, but he misspelled warm as arm, and I was so confused for.
wait. I'm sorry. Is he mean sick like ill or sick like sick?
Sick.
Right?
Yeah.
Because I think warm sweets are pretty sick.
Yeah, I think they're pretty sick. Yeah, I like the warm. I went to the Olive Garden when I was younger, and apparently the Olive Garden, the restaurant.
Yeah.
Apparently, they
when you're
really
there, your
step up their
family
game.
is what I've heard.
When I'm younger, what?
When you're there, your family is what I've heard.
Yeah. When you're there, your family. They used to be a really shitty restaurant. They seriously stepped up their game because they're pretty good. Like it's pretty good now.
Speaking of
have a
stepping
dessert.
things up, I'm gonna step up some of this game audio so we can get a little more of this hot Hydro City action.
Yeah, let's do it. But they have a dessert at the Olive Garden, and it's I think they're called like Zeppeli or something. They're like little warm donuts that you dip in chocolate sauce, basically.
Jesus.
It's the best. It's the best thing that you'll ever have. It's like little fried doughs.
Hold on. They still got that unlimited soup salad and breadsticks.
Of course they do, but the
All
breadsticks are garbage.
Ooh, okay. That was close. I was worried.
Kyle, if you're excited about their breadsticks, I don't even know what to say because those breadsticks are terrible.
I just discovered this when I was playing this game like a couple days ago. There's a fucking giant ring like right over here or something. Something. Oh wait, that might be later on. Alright, I'm wrong. Don't listen to me. But this music though, right? Right.
Hold on. This music's great. Someone is saying that I'm being blasphemous. Someone's accusing me of blasphemy.
They're saying you're a blasphemer.
Yeah, I'm a blasphemer. I can't say the name. Reed Lastoof. Reed Lastoof, maybe?
Oh, you're talking about Realist Doof.
Okay, Reed Lastoof. He says those
No, I don't know.
breadsticks are so good. Those aren't breadsticks. It's garlic in the shape of a stick. It's a garlic stick with a little bit of dough.
Hey, that sounds pretty good to me. I don't know.
It's not great.
Oh, shit.
It's possible that
I got a free life right at the best part of the music.
Yeah. I mean, you'll get there again. It's a short loop.
It's the best loop though.
King Vixie says, compared to the rest of the meal, I guess the breadsticks can be considered good. No, they really, like, seriously, it's like pretty quality Italian food now. It was awful for years and years. It's possible that it's just the one near my house now, but
that can't be, like, you're not gonna find out. You're talking about a rogue Olive Garden. That seems unlikely.
Yeah. Oh, I've been to restaurants that are part of a chain that for some reason are a much higher quality than the rest of them. Like I've been to like there's a pizzeria in Boston called Pizzeria Regina, and there are ones that are shitty and ones that have really great pizza.
Really?
For no reason. Some of them are just way better.
Yeah, but even that's weird. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the one in the Burlington Mall is a shitty one.
The Pizzeria Regina?
Yeah.
There's a couple in Boston that are really great.
Speaking of local pursuits,
yeah.
We were talking about finding a CRT TV on Craigslist.
Yeah.
For the purposes of light gun stuff and just generally having the way to play classic games. Yeah.
I just want to say, Rivas says we have a rogue Little Caesars that is actually better than any other pizza in town. That sounds insane. That's so weird.
I just imagine like Little Caesars corporate coming in and mandating that they go back to like the strict Little Caesars policy, and the store owner is just like, E2?
That's great. Like that a Little Caesars is even like has any kind of quality would be crazy. But see, okay, so CRT for playing old games.
Oh yeah. So I was looking on Craigslist, and I found a free one, but the free one is like an hour away.
In Salem?
In Bridgewater.
Okay, there's also one in Salem.
Oh, that might be okay. Salem is far away, but also Game Zone's in Salem.
Yeah, stop at Game Zone. Spend some more money on games you don't want.
No, I want all these games.
Games that you don't want to play.
I want to play all these games. The number of games that I've bought so far that I don't want to play is remarkably low.
But it is a number.
It is a number. Well, all right, well, let's finish the CRT thing. Was that I found a $30 one that's in my town, and that's, like, tempting. Also, the problem, though, is that, like, I just want a fucking regular-ass CRT. Like, just, like a square screen, a 4x3 screen, with, like, an inch or two of black plastic around the edge. You know? Like a goddamn television. The ones that you find now are like those late generation ones. They're all silver and they're enormous, and they have all these like bizarre like big stereo speakers on the side. It's just like, no, none of this. Like, what?
Yeah. Oh, hey, I totally forgot that this was a thing. In my girlfriend's basement is a totally unused CRT. I could ask if we can borrow it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I saw it like 2 days ago, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize that this was here. So I'll just like ask her dad or something.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Be like, can we take this for a couple weeks? I'm sure it looks like it hasn't been used in years, so I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem with it.
Cool.
Yep.
Here's the thing though about buying games I don't want to play.
Yeah.
Is not that I buy games with the intention of not liking them or anything, but I also think some of the best memories I have of games and older games is like kind of discovering games, sort of like picking a game at random and being like, wow, this is awesome. Like, I know I had some friends growing up that like got a secondhand NES that came with like, you know, the 30 games that the person had or something. We would just like rummage through the box and be like, what's this Super Dodgeball game? A dodgeball video game? And then discovering like, oh, Super Dodgeball is like the best game ever. And that kind of stuff. So I sometimes I like, it's way more satisfying when you go to like a game store and you pick out like, here's this NES game for $5 I've never heard of. And then you like when you end up really liking it, it's like even more exciting.
Yeah, I guess that I've always known what I was buying or playing when I was like, I always knew what I was getting into.
Yeah. It happens a lot on the NES because there were just so many goddamn NES games. That so many were good. Like I was in a store the other day and I saw Faxanadu there, and I was just like, I have no idea what this game is, but I vaguely remember someone being like, "Hey, Faxanadu, it's somewhat lesser known, but you should check it out." And yeah, I really liked Faxanadu. I spent like hours playing it. So
Yeah. Wait, what is that game? I don't think I know that game.
it's a side-scrolling action RPG, which was really unique at the time. Or
Yeah.
really uncommon, rather. It was like one of the the original version, Xanadu, is like one of the first action RPGs ever, and then this is Faxanadu because it was Famicom Xanadu. You know, the Japanese love their portmanteaus. They should have called it Knack Xanadu when they brought it over here. Someone said, so it's Zelda 2. Kinda. It's kind of Zelda 2 before Zelda 2. It's kind of
Zelda 2's the worst.
Yeah, I haven't bought Zelda 2 yet. I gotta get into it at some point, but it's an RPG, and I have several of those going on my NES currently, so I don't need it yet, but I need to learn to appreciate Zelda 2 at some point. But let's switch out to a different game here.
Okay, I have to go to the bathroom.
What?
So I'm gonna do that. While you switch games, I'm gonna do that.
I was switching games wasn't gonna take a long time.
Yeah, well, you can talk. You're good at that.
Yeah, hey, we'll play Fatal Labyrinth while you're gone.
Okay.
All right, everybody, it's just me. Just me and Sega Genesis. Fatal Labyrinth is actually a good example of what I was talking about, of like discovering old games that you never heard of and then being like, oh, this game's great. Because Fatal Labyrinth was just one of the games that was included on like that Ultimate Genesis collection they put out on 360 and PS3. So I bought that, and I had never heard of Fatal Labyrinth, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. It's a nice little roguelike. We've done a video on this before as well. But, I would probably play it for longer today, except that I just did like a 4-hour game of Fatal Labyrinth like a couple days ago, and that kind of drained me. Kyle, are you a pretty Kyle flyer? Kyle, you hyped for PAX? Someone asks. I feel like an asshole for saying no. And it's not to say that I don't think I'm gonna have a bad time at PAX or anything, because PAX is always great. It's just PAX. It's great that we live in outside a city that has a PAX. That's pretty awesome. But also because we don't have a ton of money and we live locally, it means we don't get a hotel. So it means we have to drive into Boston every day to go to PAX East, and it quickly becomes incredibly tiring. So PAX is always a lot of fun, but at this point, a lot of my memories of PAX are like, oh god, I'm gonna be so tired. And I have this horrible night. Oh god, I'm getting killed. I have this awful night job, so I spend the majority of my time being very, very tired already. So the idea of being even more tired on top of that, I'm just like, I am going to die. First Kyle problems. Guys, working from midnight to 8 a.m. is seriously, like, I'm a zombie. Like, I can't do anything. My brain doesn't function. I basically had to drop out of school because I can't do schoolwork anymore. Because, like, my brain just doesn't want to do it. Like, my job is pretty cool because I don't do a lot of work, but I would have to not do a lot of work because it's all I'm capable of. Someone says get a proper job, douche. Keith is calling on Skype. What?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What did you do?
You couldn't. I was talking and you couldn't hear me, so I closed the Skype and recalled.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Oh, let me... Alright. I was talking, someone asked me if I was hyped for PAX.
Yeah, you're not, kinda, right?
Yeah, but I was talking about just, like, PAX is an incredibly tiring experience.
It's so... Oh,
but,
man, is it ever.
Yeah, but the thing is that, you know, this year with my new night job, like, I'm already... I have been living in a perpetual state of total exhaustion for... like the past 6 or 7 months.
Cabana wants to know if I'm hyped for PAX. I am hyped for PAX.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hyped. Okay, I'm not super hyped for PAX, but I'm like, I got a 7 out of 10.
See, right? It's like, you know.
But you sound like you're at a 5 out of 10.
It's like,
Oh yeah, it'll be great. As soon as we're there, we're gonna love it. Cabana says, I think it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm not. I'll love it.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not anticipating having a bad time. It's just one of the. It's like it's our fourth PAX. Like your first PAX is like a religious experience, and then after that, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, PAX is a thing that's coming up, and when I go there, I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but you don't. There's always like it's not.
There's always. I love PAX, and it's such a great experience. There's always gonna be people that are more into an experience than I am. What are you doing with this fucking thing?
I have to walk around to regain life.
Oh, okay. Heart of Gold says, dang, I want to go to PAX. Do it then. There's 3 of them. I'm sure you're close to one of them.
Well, that seems like an assumption.
No.
I was actually mentioning while you were gone that Fatal Labyrinth that I'm playing right here is like a good example of one of those, like, you know, it was... I bought, like, the Ultimate Genesis Collection on 360, and I had never heard of this game, but it was just in there, so I tried it out, and I was like, oh, this game's awesome. And it's like, I like it even more for the fact that I, like, knew nothing about it before I played it.
Oh, yeah?
You know what I mean?
What game is this?
Fatal Labyrinth.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It's a roguelike.
Have we played this before?
Yeah, we did a video on this.
And I was so bummed out.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah,
You're kind of an
remember
asshole.
that. Because you tricked me, though.
I didn't trick you. It was a fun surprise. I was, like, the thing was, you had been complaining so much about only playing Sonic games that I thought it would be a fun change of pace to not just play Sonic games, and you were just the most miserable person.
Yeah.
Why am I... Oh, I'm out of food. Damn.
You just had a bunch of cake, Kyle.
I mean, my avatar is out of food.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I do feel lucky that we are in the city that PAX takes place in.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that's great that we don't have to, like, because if we lived in Connecticut or in Rhode Island or in Pennsylvania, we'd probably still go to PAX, but it would be such a bigger ordeal and cost so much more money.
Yeah, it's great. It's like, I totally get it, because as someone who can't go to PAX, it's like, of course you want to, like, it would be the best, like...
Yeah.
Like, it would suck so bad to not be able to go to PAX.
Yeah.
And so then when someone's like, I'm not that excited about PAX, you're like, you fucking asshole, you live right next to PAX, you're not excited. It's like,
but here's the thing, when you're exhausted and you go back to a hotel, it's a vacation. When you're exhausted and then you go back to your house, it's work.
It's just, you know, it's like anything, you get used to it. It's like you can't be you know, nothing can perpetually be the coolest, bestest thing ever, you know, for all time.
Yeah. And is this our 4th? We figured this out.
It's the 4th PAX East.
This is the 4th PAX East, so it's our 4th. All right. Cabana says, I want to go to MagFest some year. I don't know what that is or if it has to do with that PS3 game.
MagFest. That's, no, I don't know. I don't remember. I assume it's some kind of festival for magazines.
Yeah. I had to...
Not
so
really.
Quickly make and cancel plans because Megan really wanted to come to PAX, but all the things were sold out, and so I was like trying to find. What?
Like, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Regular packs this year sold out in like 5 days.
Yeah.
So, like, the moment PAX East tickets went on sale, I texted, like, everyone that I knew and was like, guys, PAX East tickets are on sale. Gotta get them because they're gonna sell out. Don't fuck this up. And, like, everybody was like, I'll get around to it. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
except
hell?
for me. I got them that day.
But you didn't get a 3-day pass, did you?
Yeah, I did. Of course I did.
Oh, I thought you said you were getting multiples because you had to buy.
No, that was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last year. I'm
But
not going to make that mistake again.
But I remember you texting me and asking me if I got my PAX badge in the mail.
Yeah, it was just coming up and I hadn't gotten mine yet, so. But now I do. Now I have it. But Megan wanted to go, and then I looked on Craigslist, and there were some pretty reasonable 3-day passes on Craigslist. For like, we got ours for what, 80? And they were on there for like 130, 150. And I was like all prepared to get one. Then her fucking stupid job wouldn't give her the 3 days off.
Wow. By the way, I would say like 130 is, I would say, testing the upper limits of what I would consider reasonable for an $80 item.
Yeah, but I mean, an $80 item 6 months after it's been sold out.
That is a lot of months. You're right.
Yeah. And like, if I had looked 3 months ago, it probably would have been much less. Because that's what happens. Like, the day before PAX, those tickets are going to be $400. And some of them were. Like, some people were selling PAX tickets, like, 3-day pass, $220. Or selling 1-day passes for $100 each. It was nuts. Those people are crazy.
You know who's crazy? Whoa.
Who's crazy?
This game's not going.
That's weird. Is it weird?
Oh no. This is one of the game. Part of me going on this this crazy tear and buying all these classic games is that I've been meticulously cleaning all of them. But I've been spending so much time doing it that I just got so burnt out. So, like, out of, like, the 40 games that I bought or something, I did, like, 35 of them, and it took hours and hours. And now I just have, like, the last 5 that I just can't bring myself to do, and this is one of them.
Yeah. I just sneezed everywhere. So here's the thing about, like, the level of nerd that you're at now with, like, buying all these old games and cleaning them out and like opening up the cartridges and the machines and fixing everything.
Ravith says rubbing alcohol time. No, man, brass polish time.
Yeah.
Open that shit up. Use some brass polish. It'll scrape everything off that, and then you have to use rubbing alcohol to clean off the brass polish residue.
So you've got the soldering iron, you're opening up games, you're using screwdrivers and stuff.
Yeah.
You're at the point with your it's kind of like the opposite of like fantasy football people where they're so into their jock thing that they've become nerds about it. You're so into your nerd thing that you've become like a handyman about it.
Yeah,
like how you're like it's the total polar opposite.
Did you see my tweet earlier today?
No, I didn't.
I ordered like a bunch of power tools on Amazon today, and I tweeted like, ordering power tools. I almost felt like an adult for a second until I remembered it's all somehow related to me playing video games.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's so weird that at the polar ends of like those two opposites, they kind of meet in the middle in that weird way.
Yeah, I'm getting I bought.
You're the video game version of the show The League.
The League?
Yeah, it's a show about fantasy football. That would be way better if it wasn't about fantasy football.
Huh.
Yeah, it's got like Nick Kroll and a bunch of other people.
Oh, neat. I would watch a show about fantasy football with Nick Kroll.
The problem, like, it's too okay. So the jokes in the show are really funny, and people say, "Yeah, you don't have to like football to like the show because they're so funny." But the way, and they're all like best friends in the show.
Okay.
But the way that it manifests is like them constantly being dicks to each other in a way that is like supposed to be funny. But I just can't stop thinking about why are they being such dicks to each other? Aren't they friends? I just don't get that sort of friendship. So it just feels weird to watch.
We're dicks to each other all the time.
Not the same. It's not the same thing though.
Okay.
And you're not my friend. You're my cousin.
That is true. I would never hang out with you in real life.
Yeah.
In real life.
In real life.
Oh God, no. No, 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 no. Fuck you. God damn her.
Which side are you?
The left side.
All right.
No, 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 no. Yep.
Anyway, I've seen like the first half of season 1 of the league, and I just wish it was. I wish it was less. I just wish they weren't so mean to each other, basically.
All right. So I bought a drill because our drill doesn't work anymore. The batteries died on our drill and something. I need to mount this TV on my wall. And then I also bought a Dremel because I'm starting. So the next phase of my old game obsession is instead of buying tons of games, I'm gonna be buying a bunch of cases and like spending a lot of time on thecoverproject.net printing out covers and stuff. And so that I want all my games to have cases. And
That's hardcore.
yeah, so there are these things that you can buy called universal game cases that will fit, like, they're built to fit Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, and Genesis games. But to make them fit, like, regular Nintendo games, NES games, you have to, like, cut out a bunch of the plastic bits and stuff. So I'm getting, like, a Dremel to do that.
Cool.
Plus, a Dremel is a handy thing.
Docolo Pegas says season 1 is like 6 episodes. Then I'm probably almost done with season 1. I think I've watched 5 episodes. Cabinot says Keith is such a softie. Yeah, kinda, I guess. And then Duder McBrohan asks if I've ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I've seen almost all of it. I've seen like probably 1 season shy of the whole thing. And it's very funny. Yeah, I like that show a lot.
Someone in the chat said, I wish I had money to waste on useless stuff. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Come on.
And somehow the relationship between the characters always being mean to each other and everyone else in Always Sunny doesn't bother me. I don't know why that doesn't. I think it's because it's less realistic. Like, I think like nobody exists like the characters in It's Always Sunny, but the people in the league could be real.
I like the few times that I've seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've definitely liked it. I feel like
every episode's at least pretty good, but there's some brilliant episodes of the show.
Maybe
so I think
I'm
you might
not
have
seeing the
just missed
right
those.
ones, but I feel like people have been telling me that show is better than I have seen for myself thus far.
Yeah, I can. It's all on Netflix. I could give you an episode or two that I'm like, these are exemplary examples of this show, if you wanted. Sarge McD says, man, how bad is season 4 of Community? So bad.
Really?
And says, it's not bad. There's been 5 episodes. I think none of them have been bad. 1 or 2 of them have been and I think the last 2 have been good. I think it is definitely getting better. I think the last 2 were really strong. But it's not the same show.
What have I done?
I don't know. You're just playing this game.
I'm just playing this game.
What's the original name of this game?
Puyo Puyo.
Puyo Puyo, right.
What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? God, that didn't work at all.
Heart of Gold says the Halloween episode of Community was pretty bad. I actually thought that was the first good one.
Did you say Halloween episode?
Yeah.
They put out a Halloween episode in...
No, they had an episode where Pierce...
I don't want to play this game anymore.
The mansion was haunted. So it wasn't for Halloween. It was just scary.
Where did it... Oh. Here's one of my newer Genesis games.
Oh, there's a video game related question. I don't know if this is serious or not. Reva asks, are Puyo Puyo and Puyo Pop Fever in the same series?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Puyo Puyo at a certain point became Puyo Pop.
Better name, I think.
Yeah. Or that just might be its American name. U.S. whatever, Western something.
Oh, right. Okay, I figured. Okay, that makes much more sense. Heart of Gold says the Halloween episode was shown on Valentine's Day. I forgot that they totally fucked Community over and started the season 6 months later than they were supposed to.
You have any opinions on this game that I'm playing right now?
The Lion King? I've never played it.
Yeah, it's the thing I always heard about Genesis games was they had good Disney games. So I got the Lion King and Aladdin. Let me turn this down. What's up? The animation in these games is incredible. Look at this running animation.
Oh god, that looks so good. Holy shit. Shenaniman says, what painkillers did you say you were mixing? I said aspirin and ibuprofen. Not painkillers.
They're just legal painkillers.
I don't think they are painkillers.
They kill pain.
They're anti-inflammatories. God, this game looks so good.
Yeah.
Why haven't I ever played this?
Right? And obviously the music is all music. The checkpoints are the little Simbas.
That's so
obviously
that's adorable.
Obviously all the music is just the music from the movie, which is great. So yeah, it's great.
Cool. RPD officer asks if this game is stupid hard.
This game's pretty hard, man. Like, I mean, now I think when I play the second level here, we'll probably be able to beat it. Okay, but my experience with the 2 levels that I played this game so far is that I had a really hard time with them until I learned how to beat them, and now it's fine. Which I guess is like, well, I guess that's like the hallmark of a good game, is like when it's hard until you learn it or something, right? That's how that works.
Yeah. Oh shit. Shenaniman says those are both non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs and can cause stomach bleeding. Is it mixing them or just taking too much of it that can cause stomach bleeding? Because I took a low dose of both.
So
I'm only barely concerned for my own safety.
You're fine. You just maybe don't want to live on a constant dose of 4 of those at a time.
Yeah, I took like 200 milligrams of each, let's say.
All right, Keith, check out this next level coming up here.
What is this? What is this that you're doing? This is new.
Look at how good this looks. This is why I bought this game. I remember playing this as a kid.
Oh my god.
I remember playing this as a kid. I remember vaguely. All I could remember about it was jumping on the giraffes' heads and then having to jump before they raised their heads. And I was like, that sounds pretty good.
You didn't remember that it's beautiful?
I remember that also.
Okay.
So now this game's sort of puzzly. I have to like jump around and find the monkeys to roar at to switch the way that they'll throw me, and then I have to like hit the rhino, and then they'll toss me around. It's kind of hard to figure out, especially because I missed the thing that told me to roar at monkeys.
Listen to this music, Kaya.
I know.
That is amazing.
I know.
Why isn't there a Genesis emulator on my phone already?
Ah. Really? That's all? Oh, I should have put it on easy mode.
Oh, there's a SNES version? Great.
Yeah. But the thing about I think they might be different games. I mean,
Revit says that this doesn't sound as good as the SNES version.
That's
That
impossible.
doesn't sound possible. That sounds way
come
wrong.
on. Everyone knows the Genesis sounds better than the Super Nintendo.
I don't know. Bio551 says that the SNES version sounds better. Lord 7 agrees. That sounds like horseshit.
Might have to investigate. I think the thing is, and I'm no expert on this stuff.
Yeah.
My recollection of it is that the SNES sound chip is like technically more advanced, like it's more capable, but just the Genesis sound chip, it's got that sound.
Better. It's got more heart.
I mentioned listening to like sound comparisons of different Genesis versions online.
Yeah.
I saw one YouTube video that played like the same music track from one game, like for each one for comparison. And God, I wish I could remember the name now. It's like Lightning something, like Lightning Force or something. But it was just like the absolute.
I just want to live inside this song.
I'm looking at the chat to see if anyone like immediately knows what I'm talking about. Maybe not. But I'll have to look for it in a second to show it to you. It was just like it was just this track that absolutely played to all of the strengths of the Genesis chip and just sounded so it sounded so amazing.
Well, wait. Do you want me to look for it while you're doing this?
Someone said the music is actually less painful on the SNES. What does that mean?
What is that? Are you saying this doesn't sound amazing?
What?
What the fuck are you saying?
Or is he talking in general about the sound chips? Because the Genesis sounds rad.
Yeah, super rad.
Like, the Genesis is just way better at, like, rock music.
Yeah, it sounds like it's got, like, grit to it. There's like a grit.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't sound cleaner, but it's like a...
Yeah.
It's still, like, a cooler sound.
I think Bio just linked it. Oh, he linked this music. He linked the Can't Wait to Be King Genesis thing.
Can you, Keith, go on YouTube and search for, like, Genesis sound comparison something? It's some game that's like Lightning Force or something.
Revenge of Shinobi is the first thing that comes up.
There we go.
Genesis sound comparison, Vapor Trail, Lightning Force.
Lightning Force, that's the one.
It's a video called Genesis sound compared models 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus CDX Lightning Force.
Yeah, Lightning Force. That's.
I'm listening to it now.
Listen to that right now.
All right. Oh, what did I just do?
Link that in the chat. Everyone should listen to that. Listen to that and tell me the Genesis doesn't sound great.
Oh, this is filthy.
Right?
Yeah. This has like... This has filth to it.
It's like it totally embodies like the
it's like grimy and loud.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds so good.
It's just like everything that's great about the Genesis chip in one track.
I couldn't hear because of this that we're doing. I couldn't hear the percussion, but Genesis is pretty good at that too. I love like the just like disgusting snares.
God damn it! That song scared me. Stop it, Kyle. Let me turn the game sound down for a second, and I'm gonna play this track so that people can just hear it.
Okay.
Whoop. I think this works. It's a little quiet, but
no, it's good. It's good.
Oh man, it's so good. I went to look up this game, just be like, what is this game? Should I buy this game? It's a shoot 'em up, which I kind of expected, and I was like,
Real stuff. says, "You mind if I post a link to a Sonic action figure on Amazon?" I mean, I don't. I guess.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Why did you make it? Why do you want to do that?
Courtney kept trying to get me a Sonic plushie for my birthday.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no, I don't.
Why not? Is it because you don't want a plushie?
Yeah, I mostly, like...
Is it that you don't want a Sonic thing or that you don't want a plushie?
Both?
Okay.
Like, and not that I'm against plushies, I just don't need any more useless crap right now. I was just like...
I guess,
It's even Courtney is just like, you're Sonic, right? Like, you're like Sonic. I'm just like, no, like, we did a Sonic thing, but I don't need everything in my life Sonic.
I think I don't have any. I have one Sonic t-shirt, and that's it, really. I think, oh, actually, no, because I have, like, some relative years ago got me, like, an action figure, so I have that, too.
This level's hard, you guys.
Yep.
My favorite thing about this YouTube video is it plays this song 4 times.
By the way, the first one sounded best.
Yeah, the first one was the original Genesis.
Yeah. They cleaned up the sound, which I'm not a fan of.
This is the Genesis 3 version you're hearing right now.
Okay.
But I think the one that they played, the first one, wasn't even like the good sound chip version of the Genesis, if I'm not wrong.
Oh, really? I prefer that.
No, I'm saying, but this...
What are you saying?
This video does not feature the good sound chip Genesis at all.
Oh, okay.
So, theoretically, there is an even better version of this you could hear.
Okay.
Get up there. All
That's
right.
on you, man.
This
is
probably
the CDX, right?
Yeah. Hey, we'll let it finish. It's almost done. God! Oh!
You haven't failed yet for me.
I thought I had this level down.
Hajimek says, I have a Sonic wallet, so I'm basically the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a 3 or 4 year old kid with a Sonic baseball hat today, and like there were like 2 little ears sticking out of the top of the hat. That was cute.
Wait, I can't remember where this was, but did you ever see something that popped up at like a couple years ago? Of, like, it was some kid who challenged. Let me bring up the game sound again. It was some kid who challenged his town's law against having hedgehogs as a pet, so that he could have a hedgehog because he was such a big fan of Sonic the Hedgehog or something like that.
Does he know that the two aren't related?
I think
does he like you can't.
I think he did. I think he did win his struggle against the man, and he did get a hedgehog and name it Sonic.
That's good.
Cool.
Like.
Did he realize that hedgehogs weren't like super awesome pets?
Hedgehogs named Sonic must rank up there with like turtles named Michelangelo, right?
Yeah. I guess, but would you, if you had a turtle, is that the Ninja Turtle you'd name it after?
Probably go Donatello.
Yeah, right,
really.
Donatello, for sure.
But Donatello's probably.
Did you know that all the turtles were named after artists?
What?
Yeah. Did you know that?
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, right?
Sure.
No, I know that. I know.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
You're like.
Unknown says, Raphael, fuck you. Alright, sure. That's totally legitimate. Heart of Gold asks, have you guys talked about the Sonic the Hedgehog gene? Don't know what that is.
Yeah, we have.
We have?
Or we mentioned it at some point. There's just... Wait, gene?
Yeah.
I think there's a protein named, like, Sonic Hedgehog or something.
Why is there that?
And then there's some other one that's something Robotnik.
Who did that?
Scientists, they get a lot of shit to name, you know?
That's true. I just watched a Vsauce thing where they were talking about bacteria in your belly button and how they like did some tests on some people and they found like I don't know the numbers because they were such huge numbers, but they found like half of the bacteria in some dude's belly button was unknown to science.
There's a lot of things that are unknown to science.
Yeah, but they basically like they had like 128,000 things to name.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Right, so there you go. That's how you get the protein Sonic Hedgehog. Okay. Oh! Okay, so now I think I jump across these logs. These logs give me a lot of trouble. Go!
I don't know
why
you can land in the nests, but you can't climb on the trees.
Video games?
I guess. Make them fire trees or something.
Get your shit together, Disney Interactive.
Their shit has only got it much, much worse.
Yeah.
What was the last quality game they put out?
Split Second. I mean, that wasn't even Disney Interactive. That was like Disney Studios, something like Disney Interactive hasn't existed for a while, I don't think. Or something. Or it's not a developer, it's just like a label. It's like a publisher or something.
Yeah.
Because I think these were made by Virgin Games and published by Disney Interactive. But they have Disney Infinity's coming out. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, kinda. I mean, I don't know a ton about it.
It's Disney Skylanders.
Okay.
So it's Skylanders, but it's all Disney characters, you know.
Okay.
Like so it's an ATM, basically.
Okay. All right.
Wait. ATMs don't print money; they just dispense money.
Yeah.
It is a money printing machine.
It's an ATM that only takes your money.
It's an ATM that is constantly refilled with money, and the Disney people can just take money out of it whenever they want, and then somebody will come along and put more money in it when it gets empty. Pretty sure this analogy's holding up.
Guys, Pokemon Skylanders would be diabolical. Too late, already a thing.
Huh?
They're making a Pokemon Skylanders thing.
Like Skylanders branded?
No, like same way that Disney Interactive is a Disney Skylanders.
Keith, you are roboting up right now.
Sorry,
you are getting Robotnicking. Did I die?
I don't think so.
This part is so confusing.
Are you done with this game?
No, this game's fun.
Am I still a robot?
No.
Okay, good. Get on that jet ski.
You have learned how to love.
Kyle, robots can love. Kyle, you just gotta roar at more of the things.
But
can you force yourself to not be thrown by the monkey, or do they have to throw you?
They have to throw me. I think the problem is I can't remember if I died, so I'm not sure if that monkey I was just next to had already been roared at or not, but I guess I'll... something. It's only the pink ones I can roar at, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna roar at this monkey.
I think if you roar at a purple one, he becomes a pink one.
No. The pink ones are the ones I can roar at.
Borat.
Fun fact, Buena Vista is the name Disney uses for movies. They don't want to have the Disney name on it. Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
That's every company.
What is a Buena Vista movie?
Buena Vista movie is just like a Disney movie that's not for kids.
Yeah, no, like I mean, come on, Disney movie.
Huh?
Like Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
Like, that's not a kids movie.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
kids
not.
fucking
PG-13.
love Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean, they do, but they're not supposed to.
Yeah, but I mean, they are supposed to though.
Oh, I mean, they're supposed to, but they're according to Disney, they're supposed to. According to whoever rates movies.
Yeah.
And according to the acronym that rates movies, they're
like
not.
Pearl Harbor was a Buena Vista movie.
Oh, really? That's cool.
I think. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. This level is so confusing. Chat, what do I do? Please help me.
You gotta roar at the pink one on the other side that throws you the right way.
No. Because that pink one that just threw me, he's already been roared at.
Yeah, roar at him again. Okay, now you're on this side. You gotta get off here, roar at a thing. Stop. You can't. Stop roaring at the monkeys and jump across to the other side so that you can roar at them.
Alright.
Sergeant McD says Pirates is Buena Vista.
Oh. Well, there you go then.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, I think I'm just supposed to jump on this rhino. Nope. Ah!
Man, Twitch is so far behind what you're doing. Yeah, jump on the nest. Oh, you already tried that and died. Whoa, the music got way too loud.
I think that's you, man.
Oh, that's weird.
Chat, is the music too loud?
Wait, hold on. This list of Buena Vista movies that Sergeant McD posted has Wild Hogs, Ratatouille. Why would those be? Sky High?
Dude, I don't know. Whatever.
Disney.
This is not a fun... I am not at all interested in this topic of conversation.
I kind of am.
Alright, fine. Hey, The Lion King, I'm pretty sure was the first movie I ever saw in theaters.
Me too.
Wow.
Wait, that makes no sense. How old were you when you were in the theaters?
I don't know.
So, because you're 2 years older than I am.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
That's very strange that would be the case.
Guess you just saw oh!
I was more mature.
Oh, the monkey state persists, I think. Or... Shit, I don't know. Whatever.
Sergeant McD says Jurassic Park was my first movie. You have bad parents. Or awesome parents. I don't know. I don't know how that shit plays out in the long run.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Sergeant McD said that his Jurassic Park was his first movie.
Oh, yeah.
Tree of the Pego and Unknown said Terminator 2 was both their first. Which doesn't make what? What are you talking about? Were you adults when you went to see a movie?
Huh? No, they went to see Terminator 2 when they were a kid. Because their parents are awful.
Yeah, that's what I said about Sergeant McD with Jurassic Park. I don't know. I don't know how that shit turns out in the long run. Like if your parents let you see shit.
Ah! I don't know. Your parents wouldn't let you watch the Power Rangers movie even though you watched the Power Rangers TV show.
Is that true? I don't remember
that.
Okay.
It was because the Power Rangers movie was rated PG. And you were like 6 or something,
Yeah,
and
my parents like
your
didn't
mom was
understand
convinced that there was some kind of age rating for PG that was ridiculous or something. I don't know. The
Yeah,
point
but,
is,
like,
you had already fucking seen Power Rangers, so what was the point?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't-
like. Yeah, my parents
I don't-
never understood the rating system thing.
No more of this.
Okay. Chaos Time says, Keith, are you taking a camera to PAX East to videotape your wacky hijinks? No. Actually, I don't know, but no.
This is the other Disney game I have.
Chaos Time says, take a fucking camera and video your shit.
I
Why?
have an
For
iPhone.
what?
What are we videoing?
Yeah, what are we videoing? Then make a show out of it. About what?
Keith, this music, right?
Yeah, this is good. This is hot shit.
This game is more highly regarded than The Lion King.
Kyle, I can show you the world. Kavanaugh wants to know if we ever ended up applying for a panel. No.
No, what? That was ridiculous.
Yeah, of course not. Of course we didn't do that. Who would have come to that? Like 10 people?
No, it's not. You guys are missing the point. Like, that's what you keep saying. You're like, come on, people would come to a panel. It's not who would come to it. It's we would never get accepted.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no problem in just like if we thought that enough people would show up, the fact that if we would get accepted doesn't matter because like what's the harm in just applying?
Because it would be stupid.
I don't think so.
You guys are idiots.
I mean, the reason we wouldn't get accepted is because they would know that not enough people would come to it. Like that's the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What like?
So it is at the end.
Even if you're just talking about dumb people that play video games on the internet, there's a million more. There's a million other people that would get panels at PAX before us.
Yeah. Oh, not a million.
Yeah, like
A million? You think a
probably
million?
about a million. Yeah, probably.
I don't think
probably
about
about a million. 900,000 at least.
I would say at most 300.
I collect the apples and then I can throw the apples because that one time when he has an apple.
Yeah,
Seems
because
hard.
that one time he has an apple.
I'm bad at video games.
Yeah. Kavanaugh says just become famous YouTube LPers, then you can get a panel. Work for Proton John. Don't know who that is.
Yeah, but you don't watch YouTube LPs.
Yeah, I guess, but he used the word famous, Kyle.
Said YouTube famous.
No, he said famous YouTube.
All right,
Yeah.
checks out.
Man, this song's great.
Whoa! Look at this climbing animation. Right?
Wait, yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty hot stuff. Chaos Smurf said, I saw the site that tracks PewDiePie's earnings today. It was the most depressing thing I've ever seen.
Dude, don't.
What does that mean? Like, how, like, what are we talking?
It's... I don't want to talk about this.
I mean, I just want to know the numbers.
No, I can't.
You can't? Will it make you mad?
I won't be able to sleep at night.
I already can't sleep. Sergeant McD wants to know my favorite Disney film. It's really hard.
101 Dalmatians.
No.
Yes.
It's great. You're right. But it's not my favorite. It might be... It's not The Lion King.
Could be, though, if you wanted it to be.
Yeah, or Aladdin. Yeah. What am I missing? Not Little Mermaid, obviously. The Brave Little Toaster was distributed by Disney. Does that count?
No.
No? Okay.
Brave Little Toaster's pretty fucking good, though.
Yeah, I fucking love the man. Brave Little Toaster. That is a quality movie.
Whoop.
I don't know. They're all like, looking back, like I loved them when I was a kid. Looking back, they are all so fucking racist. All of them. So sexist. So they teach us horrible lessons about life. It's terrible. Probably Fox and the Hound.
Is that Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Does Pixar count as Disney? Not when you're talking about favorite Disney movies.
Yeah, that doesn't really count. Did you see Paperman? I think is what it was called.
Hold on. I have to ignore the thing you said to read what Chaos Murph wrote about PewDiePie saying, essentially he videotapes himself screaming and makes upward of 1,000 pounds a day. Let's call that upwards of $200 a day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What math was that you just did?
That's when you basically you double pounds and you get dollars.
You said 1,000 and then called it 200.
2,000.
Oh, you said 200.
Oh, I meant 2,000.
All right.
Yeah. So he's making $200 a day.
I want to kill myself.
I want to kill you and myself.
I didn't want to know this.
I didn't
told
either.
you not to
I don't know
say
why
it.
I asked. I didn't want to know.
That
Oh.
that can't be true.
What? What?
By the way, if you're just going off Social Blade, if that's what he's talking about, that stuff's way off, though. So.
I don't know what Social Blade is.
Because if you look at what we should be making according to Social Blade, nuh-uh.
What are we supposed to be making?
I don't know. I haven't looked in, like, over a year because it's totally wrong.
Okay, what was it when you last looked?
I don't remember.
Oh. PewDiePie's potential earnings, 3,158,384. Keith, have you ever seen The Black Cauldron? It sounds familiar. I think I've heard of it. I don't know what that is. You know what that is, Kyle?
No. Hey, you know what I don't like? The fucking
what?
Sword in the Stone.
Oh, no? I like The Sword in the Stone.
I know you do. Fuck that movie.
Why do
so
you know
long,
that I do? I don't
so
talk
boring. Bibbidi bobbidi boo, who gives a fuck? Bibbidi bobbidi, who gives a fuck?
That's the wrong movie.
Wait, what? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then both of those movies suck.
Yeah, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. That's Cinderella.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. That's the fucking fairy godmother, bitch.
Guys, chat. Can you...
They're saying yes, it is.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, then what's the one that I'm thinking of from Sword in the Stone?
Sword in the Stone. That's he turns him into a squirrel, and there's squirrels, and there's the wizard duel.
Come on, guys, though. But what's the song that I'm thinking of, though?
Not Bibbidi Bobbidi Boop. Hey, by the way,
that's the same
heads
shit,
up.
though.
After we're done with Aladdin, this is the last thing that I can do.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah. Juniper Brown says Kyle's stand-up bit on Disney just wrote itself. Yeah, there was that sexy squirrel lady. I would have fucked that squirrel when I was 6.
What? Squirrel lady? What?
Yeah, they turned Merlin turned Arthur into a squirrel, and he like a squirrel girl fell in love with him.
Whatever. Fuck that movie.
Yeah. Except not fuck that movie. It's a great movie.
Who cares? Yeah, I'm sure it's great. I still don't want anything to do with it.
It's such that movie's so
and
good.
Instead of rewatching it to find out for myself, I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Guess Murph, Kyle, why are you so mad today?
What? This is
Disney.wikia.com/wiki/girl squirrel.
That's a real link, isn't it?
It's a real link.
Hold on, I gotta check out this link. Yeah. What are you talking about? I feel like this is the least angry that I've been on a video recording in a long time. I don't know why people are giving me grief about being mad. Whoa! Is there a wall here? Alright. Keith, where did you go?
I'm right here. Sorry. I was jerking off to girl squirrel.
I was just gonna say that.
No, I was looking at the. I like the design of this level.
You know what movie can go fuck itself? Speaking of which, Cinderella. Fuck that movie.
Yeah, that movie's not great.
Ugh.
I mean, it's the least sexist Disney movie, or one of them. I think, right?
I don't remember. That can't be true.
It can't be true. I guess, yeah. I
was
guess it's
Iago.
about the only way that this girl can liberate herself is through magic and the help of a man.
Yeah.
So never mind.
Yeah.
But for most of the movie, it is like just the woman on her own, which is very rare. Bio says Cinderella is super sexist. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's all about a man coming to save her.
Yeah. Oh, has anybody seen the
Toy
Little
Story?
Mermaid?
Yeah, it was great.
The Little Mermaid 2?
Yeah, my sister owned it
Holy
when that
shit,
movie
that
came
movie's
out.
Awful.
I don't remember.
Like, okay, so the end of Little Mermaid, they kill Ursula or banish her or whatever.
Yeah.
I
think they turn her into a eel or something?
Yeah, something like that. The first 2 minutes of Little Mermaid 2 is the poorest handled exposition of all time, where the Little Mermaid is on the ship with the prince, and then all of a sudden Ursula's evil twin shows up.
Oh, right.
Wait, okay, so she pops out of the water, and then she goes, "I'm Ursula's evil twin!"
all those straight to video sequels were pretty bad, except actually I don't remember. I don't remember if this was direct to video, and I also don't remember if it was bad or not, but my memory was that Return of Jafar, the sequel to Aladdin, was a movie that I liked quite a bit as a kid.
I do remember that too, yeah. Also, there was Lion King.
Yeah.
2 was pretty good.
I don't remember it being that good. What's the Shakespeare play that Lion King is?
Hamlet.
Hamlet, is that it? Because Lion King 2 is then Romeo and Juliet, was the thing that they were going for.
Okay, that's cool.
My memory of it was that it was not that cool.
What, Return of Jafar or Hamlet?
Lion King 2.
Oh. Everybody's saying Hamlet. So we got...
It was, Lion King 2 is like, you have Simba's daughter, and then she falls in love with, like, this guy who's, like, one of the outcast bad lions that he looks just like Scar.
Oh, Lion King 1.5. I think that was what I was thinking about.
Yeah, Timon and Pumbaa, something.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Chaos Smurf says Tangled was the shit. Yeah, Tangled was great.
I haven't seen Tangled.
Paul F. Tompkins makes a minor appearance in Tangled as a thug, as like Thug 2 or something.
What just happened? Where am I? Why did this happen? I was on my way to the lion head in the sand. Giant lion sand head thing, right? What? Why am I back here? Chat, why am I back here?
Bleeding Heart about Return of Jafar says Scar's son, her cousin.
Huh.
Yeah. There's an interesting article.
Genetically, it's fine, you guys.
About how the only lion that's allowed to procreate in a lion pride is the alpha, which would have been Mufasa.
You're talking about the AI church.
Yeah, the AI church. Yeah. So Nala would have been Simba's sister. Because only the alpha can procreate. And so if there was any other children in the pride, it would have been also...
Guys, I don't think... I'm just guessing here. I think The Lion King might not follow all of, animal things exactly. What am I saying?
I don't know. We've known for years that meerkats and warthogs have an intensely symbiotic relationship. Man, this song is so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Keith, did you know that when the male clownfish dies, it's up to the male to become a female? Is that I don't know if that's real. Animals are so weird. I don't know if that's
Wait,
real.
what does that mean? The male clownfish dies, it's up to the female to become a male? What? What did they just say? Say that
Keith,
again?
did you know that, this is Sarge McD, says, Keith, did you know that when the female clownfish dies, the male becomes a female?
Oh. Sure, why not?
The clownfish can switch gender if need be.
Okay, fine, whatever. Hey guys,
pretty
I'm
cool.
open. I'm open to
Yeah, whatever.
I'm open-minded.
I'm up for. I'm into LGTB fish.
LGTB.
Are those not the right letters?
It's not the right order.
I've heard it both ways. I go both ways with the acronym.
You know, now it's supposed to be LGBTQ.
Yeah, that'll take a little bit to catch on. What's the Q?
Questioning.
Questioning?
Get out of my face with that shit. Listen, guys.
Yeah, isn't that
I'm
what the
pretty
whole thing is about
open-minded,
anybody?
but this is as far as it goes, okay? Stop
Isn't the whole
it.
thing about like making it easier for people to discover their own sexuality? Do we need to add questioning, or is that? I think that's implied.
I don't know. Just stop having the worst acronym ever. That's all I'm asking. I don't ask a lot. Love whoever you want, just less letters.
Yeah. All right, Kyle, I got to get ready to get out of here.
All right.
Great song.
It is pretty good.
Man, I want to... All right.
Is that...
This is run by Retrospect.
Yeah, so that's...
Keith Carberry.
That's our Genesis stream. Kyle Churchill, thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with Phil and Dylan to continue Final Fantasy, but apparently Keith can't make it.
I don't think I can make it, yeah. Sundays are
It's unfortunate.
rough day for me to make.
I actually restarted my save file so that you could be a thief, but...
Hey, I might show up.
Oh, God. Get it.
Who knows?
Apple. I haven't been using my apples.
Final Fantasy 1, by the way.
Oh. Final Fantasy 1, which is, for anyone watching live, the archive of Final Fantasy 1 is now on YouTube, so you can go check that out if you missed it. But yeah, so thanks everybody for watching. See ya.
Heart of Gold says tomorrow is Saturday. I have my days all wrong, but I'm still busy Sunday, whatever.
But wait, so are you busy Saturday? Keith. Keith. I think he's gone. That's okay. Okay, bye everybody.